try a different spot this afternoon. Going back down the bottom where I saw a couple of turkeys day before yesterday. Just walking around down in here trying to strike up a bird, and I saw at least 2 turkeys ahead of me. I don't know that they saw me, but I never did see them again. And there's a clearing down here where I sat earlier this year, which is about 100 yards from a ridge where I roosted some birds last year. Not a lot of places for them to go down here. It's a stretch of about 1.5 miles or 2 miles of good terrain that would hold turkeys. And I've been hearing them gobbling. I've seen them. I've seen them in this field here, strutting down towards the tree line. So, got the Ameristep Doghouse Blind and my decoys. We're gonna go down here for a sit. We also had about 7/10 of an inch of rain yesterday, and I want to see if there's any fresh sign down here, any tracks, anything like that. So we'll see when we get down here. I've reached the field edge here. Work my way up and down in to pick my way kind of carefully and cautiously. Came across these birds the other day, about 3 down in here, so looking for any sign here as I go. It's tough walking across that muddy field. Alright, we're about to get down in there and get the show started. Things I figured out while I was in this this blind. You see here, this is all velcroed all the way around. What I did is I just pulled the velcro loose from the bottom. What that allows me to do is what I did on this side. You can kind of see that it allows me to open this, unzip this window from the outside while I'm out there, and then slide it underneath here without making a bunch of noise. And then when I get ready to go, I can pull this out of there, zip it back up so it stays somewhat waterproof. I'm not really sure what the purpose of these lines and this buckle down here is for. I don't know what that's for. But what I did like is the fact that they put some line adjustment toggles on their lines, on their tie-down lines, and I'll give you 8 decent stakes. So I'm going to go ahead and stake this down. I don't think the wind is supposed to be anything, but I just don't want to have this blow away somebody that turkey hunts over by Amana, and he showed up on opening weekend of the 2nd season, I believe it was. His blind was 900 yards away. The stakes and stuff were there, but it wasn't tied down. It blew away pretty good distance. So anyway, it's about time to fix stuff up and go cruise around and see if I can see any birds out in the field anywhere. Hopefully this can be seen. Got the loop here. Looks like there's a loop off all four sides. So basically, this goes through here. And then the purpose of the tie down. These little deals here. You just want to make sure that that's tight. And that way your lines don't stick out too far so you're not tripping on them. In this window I showed you from the inside, notice how that's loose, so this can just be pulled outside. See, if you leave it hang out, it's got a black flag on it, which I don't like, which is why I tuck it. That's why I tuck it inside and just leave that shoot through mesh loose at the bottom. So now that's buttoned up. So I'm going to grab my decoys and sneak out of here.